So I was waiting for that, and I've got one of Paige the other night and all requesting with EQ to be on me page. So I've got all them live saved. So there you go. You weren't being that clever, were you, Turing? Oh, are you affected now because you've just heard me and Angie say that we're not going to be speaking about yous no more? Oh, there's your 40 viewers, what you've got up to, back to 6. Oh, get a life, me baby. Get a life and go and wash your knickers. Oh, see what I'm saying? Infatuated with me and Angie. Me and Angie is definitely the speaking of the app at the minute. Everybody's affected by us just breathing. So yes, that was Zoe account. I even told Angie about the Zoe account, so she's keyed up for. I thought I'll just let you on there, just because I need all of this, you know, like when they keep saying for harassment, they request Angie on the to play the battle. So where's Angie harassing them there when they're looking and keep requesting her to play matches with her, and then they were requesting me. Sorry, I was just reading something there. What was I saying there? Oh, yeah, so they request Angie and absolutely torture her. They've been in the platform again today, and then they requested me the other night, and then there they are, got into here again. But listen, carry on doing it, because where are we harassing you, at Turing? You don't like it that we're not going to speak about you again, and that's why they're affected again, because they've just heard me and Angie say there's no more speaking about them, little mean girls. You know, we were just saying, like, about when you can have a horrible heart and you can be ugly on the inside and it shines through on the outside. Exactly what we said. I'm absolutely fine, but it just goes to show you how obsessed they are with us. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure they fancy us. They're obsessed. And you know for why? Because, like, we're entertaining, they're actually boring, and it's like, it's a mean girl vibe over that side. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, everybody. A mean girl vibe. Sorry, I'm not even looking who's in the bloody box. It's mine, Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
Hello, my gorgeous Pearl. What have you been up to again?
Not a lot, just being me.
Have you still got that fucking, what's her name? Tori or fucking Jordan? What's her face?
Doing?
She's still not laying off you?
No, because they obsessed Nikki, obsessed with me and Ange. Well, it's hilarious myself that somebody's that infatuated with you, they'll go to any lengths just to, like, make the self known. Do you know what I'm saying?
Being honest with you, it was quite embarrassing for her to jump in a box and then just got dropped. I was like, get it.
It is embarrassing, but that's what they're about, embarrassment, isn't it? So, I mean, I can't help that they love us. They're absolutely infatuated with me and Ange. Hey, baby.
Hey, Ange.
Oh, you've just missed it.
Right.
You just missed it, Ange.
I know, I was watching.
Oh, was you watching?
And I was thinking, Pearl, that's Torian.
No.
All I can say, Pearl and Angie, the girls are back in town. The girls are back in town.
You know what, though? She had to come on a fake account to get in the box.
That's the Zoe one I told you about.
Yeah, exactly. But she still has to come on a fake account.
Because we blocked on the other ones. I forgot to block her anyway on
Is that stalking or is that stalking?
It is. But it's okay, because I will block it later on. But I've got that evidence on there now. One from Paige with Evil Queen requesting to come on if they've been harassed. And now that one with Turing.
I know, it's harassment.
It's flipped.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Can't leave you two for a minute. You're the cause of havoc.
I know. I mean,
Thank you, Liam.
they're just obsessed with us, Angie.
Yeah, but they need us. They've nothing without us, you know that, right? So.
Exactly, because we are the content.
Do you know what it is, ladies? They could not turn yous against each other, and only yous become stronger together, and that's the problem.
You know what, Nikki? They tried to do that when Pearl wasn't around. She was gone to sleep on the Saturday. They were going in on Pearl, saying about me being friends with Pearl, and even in the comments, you know what I mean? They would try it on Saturday. Because I was intoxicated. They wanted me to say something bad about Pearl, so they're going to screen record it and put it up. Oh my God, look what Angie said about Pearl. Because I'd been drinking. Not that I was going to, but that's what I think.
Exactly, they're the weak crowd and we are stronger. Used to are, wait there, what's that say? Used to are prettier than them and I think they are jealous. Exactly, me baby.
The thing is, Pearl, they have no personality, they have no charisma, they have no sense of humour like we do. They don't have any of them.
Nothing.
Oh, do you know what, Pearl and Angie? Yous are trying to make a change to the app, and yous are always going to have haters. But at the end of the day, keep doing what yous are doing, because yous are making a change, and people are not going to like that. People don't want to change because they want to be ugly and toxic. Leave them to it and camp to all you want and kiss the Catholic side of my ass while you're there. And on that note, I'm going to leave you ladies to just pop in and say hi.
Are you back off your holidays yet?
Yeah, I'm back off, so I'll pop in now and again. As I said,
I'll go away tomorrow. Well, tomorrow night I'll go to my sister's, then we get picked up early hours in the morning. But I will be live when I'm on holiday, please.
Oh, all right. Well, listen, beautiful. Enjoy your holiday. Angie, be good. Period, be good. I'm gone. I'll see you later. Be good.
Bye. Bye. Oh, Angie, we having all of the bloody attention today. Well, today, yesterday, the day before, last week, fortnight since, 3 weeks since. Fucking hell. It just goes on. I mean...
Are you going away tomorrow? I thought it was Wednesday.
No, tomorrow night to my sister's, and then we're getting picked up from her site. I don't know if it's 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
To be there, I'm not going to, like, just jump up and then go over there.
But I prefer a day flight, eh?
I know. But listen, it's her who booked it all. And I can't believe she fucking booked London. Never mind.
We are famous, guys. We are. Famous, darlings. Famous.
With you, please.
Oh, did you hear what Prince Brett had to say about you? He had a lot.
Of me?
Yep.
What did he say?
He was saying that he feels that you do it for clout. They're your true thoughts because you're always intoxicated when you say it. Now you're just doing it, you know.
This live to Prince Brat, please.
Yeah, he had quite a few. I've got the video. He had a lot.
Let him come in if he's got something to say before he gets blocked.
Yeah. They were listening to it, Torian and that.
But they always are listening to us, the stalkers. They're actually infatuated with us.
Yeah.
The little Pearl and Angie wannabes.
Is that on FYP, Beth, about Prince Brett?
That's absolutely fine.
People share the live to him so he can get in the box.
So can somebody share this live to Prince Brat, please? If he feels like he's got something to say to us, let him come in and say it.
So anyway, they get the numbers up 100%.
Exactly.
But they know we react to it as well.
I'm not reacting. I just want to know what he's got to say about us before... thank you, my babies. Before he gets blocked.
Oh, thank you, Queen. Yeah.
You're causing trouble all around the app. What's that say? Pearl, you're causing trouble all around the app. Keep it up.
No, sorry, Alex. I don't have a video of Prince Brett. They were playing on Torian's live.
People are scared to side against them. Well, there's nobody scared here yet. Let me tell you that. Yes, keep tapping the screen, everybody. Come along. Thank you. Hey, Kel.
You can start doing this podium. You know what I mean? Like I misread Luke and get up on that.
I know, but we just ask for heart maze there, get big gifts and things, don't we? So
yeah.
Has anybody shared this live to Prince Brat to tell him to come into my live?
People saying
they're the best duo to come out of TikTok. Exactly, we are, and we need to stay, and that's why they're affected because we're going nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, my top girl. That's why they're affected because we're going nowhere, and they want us.
Where's the energy for Katie B and the rest, though? Do you know what I mean? Or for EQ, what she said? No, there's none.
But listen, that's absolutely fine because it's not me and you.
Oh, actually, I'm following. Let me share it to him.
The only time there's any outrage on this app is if you say something or I say something. Banned from that, everybody's got a free pass. So make it make sense.
Let's have a look.
Needs to be more concerned about Cowgirl. Exactly. Caroline back, I've missed Jamie Daddy. Girl, she's 5 months now. Oh, Kitty. Oh, congratulations to you, Miles Bells. I would never disrespect someone to put my numbers up. Exactly, Jane. Exactly. First me think is our hilarious. Love watching news. Everybody loves watching us. That's why we're famous for, darling. Joke as well as nobody on the fucking app famous. Your TikTok known, but that's it.
I think
thank you, my
on
lady.
social media. I think you can. You know what I mean?
You all?
I think you can be kind of famous on TikTok. If people start recognising you and you're
You're well known on
you
TikTok.
can be a big like live streamer, I suppose.
We can't be any other than well known. I mean, we on everybody's live. We spoke about all over the app. So thank you very much. Round of applause and keep the good work up, you girls who spying at us. Keep the good work up. I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
Apparently, they've only got 40 viewers. So.
Oh, well, you 40 viewers. Oh.
And 3 of them are probably the fake people spying. They're probably my friends.
34 viewers they've got, somebody's just said.
Oh, I feel sad for that.
Yes, us two were meant to find each other 1,000,000%. And it started off as a toxic thing.
Yeah.
And then we've ended up best buddies out of it. We actually adore each other now, can you believe it?
We talk a lot off TikTok as well, don't we?
Yes, we do. Every day, 27 times a day. First thing in the morning, last thing on the night. Or she said to us, oh, Pearl, what's happened to you today? Because I woke up to that thing Luke had said about us, that a Tommy thing. There was quite a few things about me and Ange, and I said, if I'm not fucking sick this morning, every time you wake up. So anyways, I was having a rant on the phone to Angie, and she went, oh, somebody's definitely had the Weetabix this morning. But it's all good now. And then Angie had her Weetabix not so long since, didn't you, Bobby?
Yes, and I went live with a little rant.
Oh, God. The affected by us, the affected that we just breathe decent fresh air. What did Luke say? Well, Luke is doing anything to protect his platform, can I just say? Of course Luke's going to protect his platform. But it's the hate train. That's what happens, right? When people's hating on us, Luke hates on us. If people likes us like he was coming into the box and sending his little hand hearts. Well, now Luke's blocked. They will try to break you up because of how strong yous are together. Exactly.
Yeah, we have a bigger team.
Exactly. Yes. So, and that's why I was upset. But what I said was, if Luke wants to say anything, I didn't say being conned. Like, oh, Angie, have you got that video? Just play the sound of it for us, please.
You want me to play, is it the one of Luke?
Yes, play that, please.
Okay, give me a sec. I have to go upstairs. 1 sec.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Hey, Hustle, how's you?
Hustle with the bustle. Okay, 1 sec.
He got out of what the size I'm going to come back off my holiday. I tell you, nothing fixes. I have had them out. I'm going to look like a double quilt trying to be pushed into a single quilt cover.
Okay, good. I shall play it.
Yeah, go on, just play it. This is what was said on Luke's.
Oh, why is it not playing? Oh, 1 sec, it's not even playing yet.
I don't mind anybody talking about it as long as it's the truth. Anybody at all.
For some reason, everything's not even playing. Can't see why. Give me 2 minutes, guys.
This Luke's one today.
Jay Slater's Instagram.
Okay.
Listen, as well, I want to address that comment. Why was Pearl saying they ripped you off? Listen, I want to address that comment. I spoke to someone online today about this as well. Right? Matt John left her because of homophobia, but went and gifted someone else the same night that's homophobic. So it doesn't make sense. People, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, Pearl, she shouldn't have said that last night. No one ripped me off. Yeah, I went up and paid the bill. CLA was paying it. I went up and paid her without her even knowing. So nobody ripped anybody off. So people shouldn't say that in other lives. It's not true. Sorry, Pearl had your back. I don't need Pearl to have my back. Thank you very much. There's greatest respect. I don't need or want Pearl to have my back. She doesn't know the story. You can't talk on a story about me and say that I was ripped off when I went round and paid the bill without no one knowing. So I don't need, with the greatest respect, I don't need people to stick up for me when they don't know. If they want to stick up for me when they know the full story, come to me and ask me the full story, or stay out of it with the greatest respect.
Both ways.
Right now, you dropped Pearl for being racist, but went to meet the biggest racist on the app.
Listen to this.
Somebody that I speak about every single day. I speak about her. I went for myself, for my own judgment, yeah? You say I dropped Pearl. I stood by Pearl the first time with a lot of her friends.
Lies.
A lot of her friends. If you don't know the story, yeah, I wasn't sticking around for the second time, okay?
Lies.
Don't come at me for that. And if you don't want to be in the chat, move on, Louise. Go. Out. Right?
And he didn't dump me, I dumped him. I blocked him on WhatsApp. So I know you'd be spying on my account, Luke. Lies, because you would still contact me after the second time to say, please, Pearl, don't block us. I love you. I always want to be your friend. And I said, no, Luke, I understand I have to walk away from you for the sake of your platform. No, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. So you're a liar, Luke. And I can pull the messages up, Luke, to prove it. You're a fucking liar. Yeah. So, and that was it, ripped off. That's never come out my, well, sure you, I couldn't even remember what he said. I thought he said conned or something. I've never used them words, ripped off. What I said was, CA Fat was on a live saying Luke was paying for the food. That's before he got there, or when he just landed there or something. They were in the back, yeah, he was there. They were in the back thing, him, Goddess and CLA. And I said, they've taken the pure Kent out of him. That's what I said. That's what I said. Because she was laughing about, and then after they come out there saying, why I was saying, again, she's took the Kent out of him because she was laughing about him spending £500. Shame on her. There was 4 of them there. Why didn't they just split the bill? They made no odds to me. Who paid the bill? It was now to do with me, but they were making a Kent. But now anybody can go and make a Kent now. He doesn't need me to have his back, and he won't ever need me to have his back. End of. And it works both ways, Luke. If you want to know the truth about somebody, I'm sure you've got somebody who we're mutual friends with. You can ask them to ask me. Just saying. Yeah, they were all at it. So no, like I'm just saying, Luke didn't walk away from me, and that's on my kids' lives. Basically me. He didn't walk away from me. I was the one who pressed the block button. And you know when I pressed the block button, I couldn't see the block button for tears coming out my eyes for what he'd been messaging us, and then went on a live in front of 6,400 people and said, so he dragged us through the mud. On lies, he dragged us. He did stand us by us on the second time. And I think Luke wanted us to have like a little friendship off TikTok. Well, that wasn't happening. Definitely not when he said that. And he kept saying, you need off TikTok. You need off TikTok. I think you've got a problem with a drink. I do have a drink on a weekend. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? And if I do, I pay for it. And if I want to drink it, I'll drink it, right? Who is anybody to tell me I've got a problem with drink? And you know what I said to him? I said, don't you dare say that on a live. I said, my kids, I said, I've got kids that's not here, they're away, and watching this on here, they're going to think I've got a problem. I sit in this trailer by myself. Don't you dare say that. And then he come back saying, I won't mention the drink, but you need off the TikTok. Who's he to tell me I need off the TikTok? Like he's Lord and fucking Manor of the Manor, whatever the saying is. No, you keep doing your thing, Luke, but again, don't run your gums on lies. I didn't say what you said in your video in front of your platform again. You know, you for a few more followers and gifts. Fucking lay off it. Yeah. Did you see when she said, like, how's this not taking the piss? When she said, and fucking Luke, the judge turned up like a jockey in his slippers. Come on. And then they were still taking the piss out of him when all that was kicking off with Goddess and Luke come back into the live like a little tatey again, kissing up things ass. Upsy fart's ass when she can't abide and she uses Luke. And I know he's watching us. So yes, Luke, she uses you and you know exactly why she uses you. So shut your mouth about me.
I think they use each other, really, don't they?
I use you, I do, Angie.
You do, Corey.
I'm sorry, Angie.
You cheat.
How are you, Pearly Whirly?
I'm good, me baby, are you?
I am alright, love.
Yeah, exactly. So what's been happening then, Corey? Come on. You'll know what's going on.
No, I haven't been on TikTok all day. Oh, guys, chill out with the cheating, otherwise I'll pull up Angie's messages where she says she's joking. Relax.
Can I ask you a question? Of course you can, Miss Derry.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in my life. I'm nice and calm, I am. Been busy today, though, Bill.
What?
It's been busy today.
Has it?
Yes, Michael, he is.
Do I really need to pull up my receipts from your messages to me? Oh, big up. Thank you, baby.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
I'm not paying this person before you kick off.
He is, Angie. He is.
Oh, Angie, Bill, stop it.
Comment. Where's it gone?
That picture of you, Corey, does look like you, doesn't it?
A long time. Well, hopefully the best of God's took it out my mouth. Going to take a long time for me to stop saying something I've said all my life. But definitely 1,000,000% not. I would have come up with something better. If I was going to be racist, I'd have come up with a word that I knew would have been racist. I definitely wouldn't have come up with the word that I said.
But you have now stopped saying it.
Yeah,
But is that because of your is that because the grandchildren you don't want them to say it if they're in school or something?
Only because people takes that as a slur against black people, and I don't want people to feel like that. So that's the only reason that I have stopped saying that. So the kids never run outside. What if they've got like little friends who they have and never come out and say that word? It's me who says that around them all the time, so the kids are going to pick that word up off me. So
Are you educating your grandchildren?
So I have to stop saying that word. But it's never ever like the way people's put it out to be, if you get me.
And I think that's the problem. People need to, if we say a comment that upsets another person, then we should be educated on that, and you've apologised. How long is this going to go on for? I mean, what's happening to you and Andrew is absolutely dreadful. How long?
It's because it's me and Angie. Doug said Pearl's always been so nice to him, and exactly my Tam. Yes, Tam's husband is Jamaican. So listen, I don't even have to explain myself. Honestly, it's just people will run with what they'll run with, but they make themselves all these do-gooders and professional victims, right? They don't, like Tommy, does not give a flying F. That's exactly, because if he did, he'd have been in Angie's box and went through me like a dose of Epsom salts. He didn't, because you know for why? He ain't interested. And neither is 97% of the people who was all sat in the boxes, sitting, yes, it's wrong. Where are they running about with the little boards, going on protests every week and doing something productive with themselves? I've even said to them, find something near me and I'll go on with yous. Exactly, Tyrone wasn't even bothered. I'll go on at one of these marches with you. We put up with it every single day of our life. So that's the only content, again, they've got to talk about. So there you go.
It just needs to stop now. I just think it's gone on far too long now. And I think the only way, I can't believe I'm actually giving you advice, because I'm not, because I can't give myself advice, is that if somebody mentions it, just ignore and go on to the next topic, because it's ridiculous now. It's enough already.
I haven't spoke about it for ages, but listening to Prince Brad, that's how I've got. Do you know what I love? How we've affected them so badly. We've affected them, like, by what? Like, who are they? sitting on there again, and because he'll have wanted his views up, he's going to talk about me. First time Angie does something, he'll talk about Angie. But he thinks he's like a big brooded person and he gets into it.
But it's a child cloud chasing, isn't it? That's all it is. It's a little boy sitting on the internet going, oh, I'm going to go and get Bitty and go and get some views. Naughty, naughty Angie and naughty Pearly Whirly, they've been racist, they have. They're very, very naughty. And I'm going to put them all around my FYP. And all you silly people, you're going to talk about it and look at it. And I'm going to get my views up. Thank you.
That voice sounds like just picturing him, doesn't it? That voice.
Exactly that, but that's exactly what it is, my pal. You're a grown woman. Listen, I am 55 years old, right? The things that we said when we were kids are now politically incorrect. When my child, who is now 35, my son, when he was little, we went on a bus, okay, in London, and there was a black man on the bus. My son was 2. And he bit the black man's finger and he said, oh, man's made of chocolate, mummy. And the man was laughing, right? But if it was done now, it would be a big offence, wouldn't it? But back then, he hadn't been around that. He didn't know, you know, about this man. I didn't teach him that because they have brown skin, they're wrong, because they're not. All in the same, we're all the same people. It doesn't matter what colour we are, what creed we are, where we're from. So racism is just, everyone screams racism, and religion isn't a race. You can't say, oh, someone's racist because they're follow Christianity. It's just,
No, that was me being a bit naive. I was just trying to explain, to understand. I still get very, very confused. I actually knew somebody who was actually in the Holocaust, and he wrote a book, and his story was just heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And it wasn't just the Jewish people. There was the I don't even know what the words say. A lot of different people in the Holocaust, not just Jewish people, and I can't remember. My head's gone blank. Sorry, my head's gone blank. What I was actually going to say. To be careful. See, I have to be so careful. I'm so scared to say something on here, unless I say something wrong. But I am going to say something. I'm just changing the subject for a minute. Pearl, remember that live you were on, and you got quite a few people to follow me, so I could go live.
Yeah.
So I realised that I could play around a little bit to see how I can go live and just whatever. So earlier on today, I was playing around with my iPad, seeing, not to come live, just to see how to do it.
Yeah.
And you have a preview or you have a chance to do it, but nobody sees you. But I was all fuzzy and everything, so I got hold of my camera, like my top, and wiped the camera, and that was it. And then later it shows you what you know, your 2 minutes or whatever. Yeah. And I watched it to see what I looked like, but I didn't realise I lifted my top off up to wipe the camera, and my booby ruby showed. So I don't think I'm going to be doing very. I don't think I'm going to be doing very well with this live.
Yeah, I don't know. The first time I ever went live.
Oh my gosh.
And it was, I put it on, and there was maybe 2 or 3 people had joined the live, and I stood there and I was going, hi everybody, this, that and another, hi. And then I went, oh, sorry, 2 seconds, I'll have to come back. Do you know something? And I'd done that 2 or 3 times. Then I said to one of my friends, oh, I said, I've tried to go live, I said, and I just, I can't, I don't know what to say. And the person turned around and said to us, he said, Pearl, people will come to you. He said, if they like you, they'll stay, and if they don't, they won't. And I got that in the end.
There's so many different things to press. This button, that button, another button. I was dead scared to move afterwards. I thought, well, I'm not on live. Nobody can see me. But how, say somebody can hear me. I'm sitting here talking to myself. It was ridiculous, honestly. Yeah. So at the moment...
It's weird, isn't it, when you first think, hey, Chantel.
Charlotte. Hi guys, I just wanted to jump in because I just think a lot of the time on this internet, I think a lot of people are talking on things they're not educated on. So I just believe that we need to drop talking on things that we're not educated on until we're educated. Do you know what I mean? Because I think it's causing a lot of problems. Like a minute ago, like even Lana a minute ago, when you was trying to get your words out, you don't know what to say because you're not educated, you know? So don't talk about things that you're not educated on.
I was educated on that, but I wanted to say it in the right words, not to upset anybody. I didn't have the right words. I knew what I was trying to say, but I didn't want to offend anybody.
Lana, can I just jump in? Charlotte, if people don't ask things, how are they going to be educated on it?
No, she didn't ask.
No, but I'm just saying, if people
No,
don't
that's
talk
what I meant,
about it-
educate.
Yeah,
So it's like me coming on here now, Top Girl, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to start talking on something and I'm getting all messed up because I don't really know what I'm talking about. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop down, go and educate myself on it before I even talk on it, and then I'm going to come in. Do you know?
I knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to offend with the wrong
Charlotte,
word.
I don't think you know Lana. Like Lana is.
No, I'm just talking on a situation. I'm not just talking on Lana.
She's entitled to say that to me because I did.
I'm not just talking on Lana. I didn't actually just
careful.
talk on Lana. I spoke on everything. Did I not come in and say everything?
You said Lana.
And then I spoke on Lana. Then I
What
spoke
else
to Lana.
has been said in here what you think like is
Is
wrong?
the issue. Yeah. This is why too many people are saying they're making mistakes, I think.
Yeah.
Because instead of educating, they're just speaking out on it, do you know? And not thinking. For me, there's so
Charlotte, let
many
me just
things
tell
I'm
you,
not educated.
I don't want to keep putting you in, but if even in your real life, if you say something and you get it wrong, aren't we, if people are educated, then can't we just say, yeah, I can do what, if people have said something wrong, and aren't we, if you are educated on it, just say, hang on, Lana, this is wrong, this is what this is what it is, you said it wrong.
No, I come in and I said, why can't people... So instead of saying that, I'm not going to address Lana and say to her, you're wrong, because she's not wrong. All I can say to her is, why can't you go off and educate yourself? I can't do anything other than that. Do you know? I can just see that she was struggling there. Listen, on the internet, we have to deliver properly. We all struggle sometimes.
Okay, but you're not doing that very well. Because your manners are really, really outstanding. For someone that's sitting here going on about education, the way you're addressing Lana is disgusting. She's got a nice insult. I'm addressing you now.
You see, you, Donna, but what you just said...
Shut
what
your
you just
mouth.
said a minute ago, please.
Guys, let's all not go on at once.
Don't address me,
Your
Donna.
mouth and the cow's got vagina. Shut up.
Don't address me, Donna.
I'll address
Because
you.
I would annihilate you today for what you said a minute ago.
Come on then.
I would love to
Idiot.
hear and learn
Come on
about
then.
other things. When Paige, I'll be honest with you, Charlotte, before all this happened, I never knew Torian or heard of Paigey Baby. But when I heard that they educate, I would love to have learned things. Pearl being a Romani travelling gypsy, I know I've got the word wrong. I've asked her questions because I'm uneducated. I love to learn about other.
Okay, so
things.
that's
I
it,
really
Lana. So
do.
you see how you
I
never got
don't
offended
like
when I spoke to you? You
Have
see
you
how
done
you
things-
never got offended because you saw the way I brought it to you after. I'm
no.
talking overall. I think this is the biggest thing on this app. Everyone's talking on things they're not educated on. And that's where we're all going wrong.
But why
And
is not Paigey, sorry to interrupt you, Paigey seems to be very educated and she could educate a lot of people. Apparently she goes to other places to educate. It would be wonderful without the screamings and the shouting to educate
Hard.
us.
It's hard on this internet.
No,
It's
but
hard.
Pearl could educate us so much about her community, her lifestyle. Somebody else can, but without the screaming and the shouting. Because I must admit, when everybody's in the boxes, I don't hear anything. I don't actually even understand what's going on.
Yeah,
what
but
I
this is
was
why I
saying-
like to sit back and listen, you know. So I like to sit back and listen, watch. I had to even go and educate myself on the O word. You know what you said, Pearl?
Yeah.
I had to go and educate myself on what that was about.
right,
And,
Charlotte.
do you know?
Like when you've had a look at that, see, that's a word I've said all my life, right? And yes, it was wrong, but I didn't know it was wrong, right? Then everybody come at us And I said, I won't stop. I couldn't get it through my head. How is that a racial slur? I couldn't get that through my head, right? Because I called all my grandkids and everything. And then there's even a live where my 2 grandkids are arguing with each other, and one calls the other and they say, Granny, Isaac's just said such a thing. And then everybody was going at us, and I said, I won't stop saying it. You know how you dig your heels in? I did go on like a 2-year-old, right? And now I pray for our blessed Lord God, it never comes out of my mouth, because I do understand now. When I'm saying that word, I still don't know where it's coming from with that, but
Pearl, you see when you said it,
I understand now it's hurting people. So now I can't ever say it where my grandkids are at. So that's why it's stopped. It doesn't get mentioned. If the kids say it, we have to say, listen, that word's very naughty. You're not allowed to say that word now.
So you do see now why it's offensive, though?
Yes, but I didn't at the time.
No, okay, yeah. I think I said to you last time in
you did.
how I felt about that.
You did.
It was just your delivery after of how you was at. Well, I'm still going to say it. But now, obviously, a minute ago, I just heard you actually sit there and go, I've got to teach my grandkids I can't say that. You just actually sat there. And that's what I would have expected from you first as an older woman. Because if my mum...
I didn't understand where they were coming from, why that word was so bad. I really, really did not understand why that word was so bad.
But then, obviously, it is. So when I educated myself on that word, I realised that it was a really bad thing for people with ginger hair. I didn't know that. So I've realised that I educated myself, and now I know that it's actually slurs to... Back in the day, it was a thing that people used to say to people with ginger hair to bully them, you know? And
well, exactly, my grandchildren with the ginger hair. It wasn't to bully my grandkids, but I mean, it's just, listen, it was something I said to them. I've said it all my life. We've said it to each other. My daughter, right? My daughter's 36-year-old. She's still got a teddy that'll be 8 or 9-year-old or 10-year-old, however old it is, sitting on a bed, and that's what it is. And it's got a little thing on the front of the knitted jumper, to my Jane Ann, love you always, Mum.
Yeah.
Because that was, I'm going to show you it. I'm going to show you now.
Can I advise not going back over this?
No, I'm not going back over it.
No, we're making a point of something.
Also, Charlotte, can I just say something to you? Charlotte, you came... Sorry, Paul. Charlotte, you came in here...
Look, I just want... I want to read what's on there. Can you see what's on
there? Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And look, that's what it is. There it is.
Yeah.
No, it's something I've called all my kids and everything. So it's not just something I made up. I thought, I'm going to be this. Because like I say, we put up with shit all the time. Being a gypsy family, we put up with a lot of shit. And I'd never, ever do that to anybody. Never.
I know, yeah, I know about like what gypsies go through. I've got a few friends in the gypsy community, and I am like I see that. But
sorry, surely it'd be good to use this app to educate each other and support each other through this in a better way than everybody's screaming, shouting.
People like to argue, and listen, the way I deliver things, I do come across very, very passionate and aggressive, and it's not that I'm learning how to deliver too. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
Charlotte,
all learning how to deliver better, but in these situations I do get passionate. So the way I deliver things, you might find me aggressive. It's just the way I talk.
We all do get passionate, but
this is how I talk 24/7. So even when I'm talking,
Charlotte, can I just say something to you? Basically, you just came in here and you actually said, go and educate yourself. Now, unfortunately in life, not everyone has that capacity to go and educate themselves on everything. So platforms are a way, and rooms like this are a way for things to be brought up and spoke about. It's when people...
So isn't this a place to be educated?
Yeah, absolutely, but it's
so
when
can I ask you a question, Life on this? You said something. So if you come on this platform, on a social media platform, what are you coming on here for?
The kettle.
What are you coming on here for?
Opinions. Everyone's entitled to their opinions.
To be educated. And what do we learn from opinions, AJ?
What do we learn from opinions? What other people believe, which way their education has been going at the end of the day. Everyone's
so your opinion and my opinion is going to be
everyone's educated differently, and so everyone's entitled to their opinion on how education goes to themselves and others, whether it's right or wrong at the end of the day.
So my opinion is...
Everyone's entitled to freedom of education and speech and opinions.
Yeah, so what I was trying to say was that, you know, you come in here and you say that everyone should get off the app and they should educate
Who
themselves.
said get off the app? Don't put words in my mouth. You're gonna talk to me.
Please let me finish, Charlotte. Please.
Please speak it one at a
No, if you're
time,
gonna talk to me,
please.
don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, right. So you came on here and you said to someone, go and educate yourself. You said go and educate yourself.
No,
And
everyone.
that pricked my ears because unfortunately in life, or for, you know, whatever, not everyone has the same capacity or the same, you know, ability to have knowledge on everything. That's why people go to college. That's why people do degrees.
That's going and educating
masters.
yourself.
So not everyone has that ability
But that's
to
going and
educate.
educating
This is an
yourself.
app which gives people a place to be able to be educated.
So
and to
exactly.
learn.
So ain't they on here to be educated? You're actually answering my question. You're answering my question. When I come on in, I said, everyone go and educate yourself. You're saying what I'm saying.
No,
So
that's not-
basically,
Everyone
being
doesn't
on
just
here,
educate
you're
in
meant to
one
be
way.
educated,
Educate in
right?
different ways.
No, but that's not. Look, I'm not
Don't
going to argue
talk
with
on
you.
something unless you're educated, I said.
No,
What are you
that's not
talking
right,
about?
though, is
Talk
it?
your opinion.
That's a really closed mind opinion to
Well,
have.
that's up to you.
Don't
So that's
talk
my
on
opinion.
something unless
That's
you're
my opinion.
educated. The only way that
opinion.
you're
No
going
one
to be,
asked for you to battle
the
my
only way
opinion.
you're going to be educated is if you have a conversation about it. So what you have just said is completely flawed, Charlotte.
No,
so
no,
I
no, no, 'cause
suggest,
when I've
so I
educated
suggest
myself-
to you,
when I've
Charlotte,
educated
that maybe
myself,
you
no
get off
one
the
helped
platform
me.
and you go
When
and
I've been
educate
educated and no
yourself
one's
a
helped
little
me.
bit more as well.
No. I've had to educate myself on a lot of stuff. Do you understand? No one helped me. When I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease at 15 and he lost my life, I had to educate myself on that illness. And I still have to today. Every time I get bad, I still have to educate myself. Every day is a learning curve. So don't sit there and tell me that you just have to talk to someone to learn. No. Sometimes you have to go through stuff to learn.
Yeah, you
Right,
can
no,
learn by
I'm not
proxy.
saying
See
no,
things
Phil.
to learn.
Yes, you can learn by
Life
proxy
on
as
the edge.
well.
And Charlotte, I'm sorry, but I am going to put a stop to this
Yes.
because it's not a racism debate. Thank you, Charlotte, for coming, speaking civil. Thank you very much for that.
No, that's right. Thank you for Top Girl brought me up, didn't she? She
No,
added me
that's
there.
absolutely fine.
So, yeah.
That's absolutely fine. But listen, thank you very much for letting us know your opinion on it. And like I said, listen, you're welcome on any time, but not to be about a racism thing. I'm done with that. I've gone over it. It's gone on for months and months and months, but I
don't even think that's why I come on here, Pearl. I just think it was more to do with I think where people see my name and I've been in here before.
Listen, no, I knew you were.
It was more
You've been
about
here.
education all over.
Right,
Even mental health.
What's all the comments been saying? Drop. I wasn't going to drop you because I'll let you come onto my platform. I don't mind you having your say. And like I said, any time at all as well in the future, come on and have your say.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm finished anyway. I just think life on the edge.
Charlie, it would be lovely for you to educate myself and other people. I would love to learn about other things. And this is a place where I can just sit back and watch. Sometimes people just come on
But
here.
listen, you know, sometimes, Charlotte, listen, I sit and watch back from other lives, right? Because if I go into them, you can imagine what it's like when I go into lives, right? Because I do like to know about things, but I sit and look from the outside in. And I have learnt lots on the app through just listening from lives from the outside in.
This is all I do. I don't even come on my real accounts. Do you understand? I sit back and I watch because at the end of the day, and there's sometimes I've only really jumped in Angie's.
Yes.
Have my little say. Do you understand? I think I've jumped in there 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
But I think with me,
But listen, I do appreciate it. But I'm not being horrible because it only takes one little comment of somebody else to start a big thing going on, and I'm not about it today.
Oh no, I don't do drama. See me, I run from it. I run from drama. I don't do it at all. But
listen,
anyway, everyone have a good day and just
thank you very much. Anyway,
everyone, see you later.
Bye, Charlotte.
Bye.
Bye.
Pearl,
are you all ready for your holiday? You packed and ready
I'm
to
not
go?
packed. I'm not.
You're joking.
No, I'll go tomorrow. I'm not packed. Yes, Tam.
sorry, Lana, can I interrupt a minute? I've had to pull over because no one get your attention, Pearl. I'm sorry, but she came in here to cause drama. Everybody was talking, and that's what makes me laugh about her. She's so contradictory when she speaks. She actually come in here to target someone, to start a drama because Donna told her story. Like everybody was only in here telling their stories about their families. Nobody was educating anyone. She literally come in here to cause trouble. The comments were trying to tell you, so I just thought I'd jump in. Like, she's a troublemaker, that one.
A few times, and like I say, I don't mind Charlotte coming in, but she never ever comes in She doesn't to me. She never comes in all guns blazing or anything because I'd just chuck them out, you know I would.
Yeah, but that's exactly how it felt, because it felt, at one point she was about to say to Donna about what she'd said in her story, and I quickly, everyone was quickly commenting saying, no, hang on a second, Donna Marie was only telling her story about her educating her son. So that's how it, and then obviously when Charlotte came in, she was trying to shake that up.
But that was years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
That's what Donna was saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Lana, Donna Marie, and whoever else was telling their stories, it looked like to everybody that it was being set up for you to have another fall.
It's back in the comments. Do you want her up or not?
I got a bit tongue-tied. I apologise for interrupting you. I got a bit tongue-tied. I knew what I was trying to say. I just couldn't say it out. I would never.
No, Lana.
Not to come across the wrong way.
No, Lana. Everything Lana, you were saying, we could hear you was just trying to be careful and politically correct, and that is the right thing to do. There was no need for that response from Charlotte. It was just a way to cause trouble, in my opinion. But anyway, Pearl, I'm in the car and the signal's terrible, so I'm gonna carry on driving. I've got nothing to say to Charlotte. You're just a shit stirrer. Leave me the fuck alone, and it dropped me out. Your bullshit. Anyway, Pearl, take care. Love ya.
I love you.
You know.
Bye, girl.
I just don't think Charlotte came across screaming and shouting like some people come on here.
Let's change the subject now because I'm already.
I think she was trying to express herself, and I think clearly, Pearl, she was trying to say to you, this is who I am and this is the way I come across.
Yeah.
But you're right, this has to be drawn a line under this. And I'm 53 and I say things and my children say to me, oh, Mum, you're no longer allowed to say that. And I said, oh, really? You know, and you don't actually understand that you were taught as a kid to hurt another person, you know, unless we learn it. And
exactly.
If somebody was to come and say, oh, well, sorry, you didn't, you know, you shouldn't have said that, that's out of order, then you
right, listen, Jane, let's change the conversation.
Yeah, I was going to say, move on.
Something, not about the conversation. Can I just say, Pearl, you obviously, you probably know.
Lana, you too. Listen, no, I'm not being ignorant. I'm putting
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I promise you, I'm not mentioning that. I was just saying, remember you had Tash on your live, you were supporting her?
I did, signing with Tash, yes.
Tasha, have you seen what she's just gone through?
I've just liked a video today.
Yeah, I'm just so proud of her that she's come on and, you know, she's come on, what her work she does. Well, a lot of people do amazing stuff on here, but I'm just thinking, you know, what she's been through and what she's going through, hats off to her. And the same with King Louis today. He's done an advert on toilet rolls.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some people do the selling of the toilet rolls. He's hilarious.
That's good value for money, you know. Toilet rolls on TikTok are good value for money.
This app hurts my fucking head.
Soon.
Corey.
Is it my Corey?
It's just fucking bollocks. I'm sorry, right? But maybe I haven't been on the app as long as half of you, so maybe I just don't get it. But why should you be on TikTok to be educated about something? Like, if you want education, go back to fucking college. Like, I don't understand why you should be down to the host.
No, Corey, no. Bad boy.
What are you on about, bad boy?
I don't think that's right.
Roll any good?
Like, everyone doesn't have the
TikTok is not about education.
But no, probably some of lives are, though. You can't say, like, some people do come on for education. Do you know what I mean? You can't say that. And some people don't have the same opportunities that, like, some people can't even afford to go to university. Do you know what I mean? So we can't say stuff like that.
Has anyone had that toilet roll?
I have. I buy them every few months when they run out.
Are they any good?
I never have. But they do look good bundles.
And they're not. They're really soft as well.
Are they as good as, like, you know, Andrex and that?
I think
does your finger go through it?
That's what I was going to say. Does your finger go through when you wipe it and you need half a toilet roll?
Yeah.
No, my fingers don't go through.
Is it
Guys, this is so disgusting, this.
If your finger doesn't go through it, you're half decent toilet roll.
Yeah, that's what we need. Is it a 3-ply or 4-ply?
I do know TikTok is not university. Relax yourself.
I'm gonna
I can't believe I
I'm gonna show you.
yeah.
Pearl,
Yeah.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here, right? But we're obviously, that Charlotte does have a right to respond here.
And
Not now, Tam's not in. I'm not going back over that thing. So I'm sorry, not today. I'm not about it. My head's still very fragile from Saturday night, and I'm not doing it. This
We're on Monday.
It was not about race. We were telling our stories. I'm not going back over it again.
what were the stories? Because I came in, and to be fair, I'm the one who did put them in the box, but I didn't know
That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I didn't know the
I don't
context of
mind
it.
Charlotte coming in, but I'm not talking about racism.
Yeah, no racism talk.
Because it keeps getting pointed out, we are not the platform to talk about racism. We speak about our own life stories, and that's it.
Can I just say, I'm going to show my age now and change this subject back off of this racism rubbish. Do you remember? I'm old, right? So you've got to be old. Do you remember?
I'm older than you.
No, you're not. Do you remember going to school and having the tracing paper toilet roll?
No.
No. What the hell?
No, not.
What?
Do you not? You used to be able to go and rip it out and use it to trace pictures with.
No.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.